Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to your all signs read for the week. I'm going to be looking at the person on your mind and what they're hiding from you. I'm going to start with Aries and move through the zodiac signs: Taurus and Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, so on and so on, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and then also Pisces. But I'm going to go through the zodiac wheel. We're going to start with Aries though first, and just to let you know, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button, and I would love to have you as a subscriber if you're not already, so that way you never miss an upcoming read or you just like the content that you see here. So we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start per sign and clarify each card. And then I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person on your mind and look at what they're hiding from you. And they might be things that you want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start with Aries. And please remember that time is fluid. So this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. And I know I typically do these readings individually, but an all signs read just was something that was calling to me. So let's get started. For Aries, person on their mind, show me what they're hiding from Aries, please. So Aries, the person on your mind hides from you, but is spying on you. They don't have the strength to face you. They're very stubborn, feeling very closed off. They can't let something go. You might have somebody else, or they're just like, no, I'm not going back to Aries. So the Empress is at the bottom of the deck here, but we have the Page of Swords, we have the Strength card in a 50-50 energy, and then the 4 of Pentacles. And so I do see some stubbornness here. I'm going to put that Strength card upright, but the fact that it was coming out in a 50-50 energy is telling me that this person is feeling that things are very challenging between the two of you, but not saying anything. They are a very stubborn individual to come forward and just tell you how they feel. I do have Taurus energy that comes out, Leo as well, Libra and Gemini. Also a little bit of Capricorn. Let's go ahead and clarify that Page of Swords. So we have the 7 of Cups in reverse. They spy to see if you have other options. You're dealing with other people. They don't believe you. They feel like you are playing games with them. We have the 7 of Cups in reverse, and then that 5 of Swords coming out, and this is what they're hiding from you. So they don't trust you. They feel like you're doing them wrong, and they're not going to say anything about it because they feel like it's just too challenging. They too also have other options. It's like they're playing mind games with you, which can mess up a very good connection if that's what you two had at one point here. And so I do have Aquarius energy as well as a Scorpio that came out. I also have clarification for that Strength card is going to be the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Death card at the bottom of the deck. So I have Scorpio as well as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy that comes out here. So they feel that things are too challenging here between the two of you. And they're just, you know, not really moving to make anything grow. They feel like things are over. If they're trying to move on from you, it's hard for them to do. They're trying to start a brand new beginning here, feeling that things are over between the two of you, but it feels difficult for them. Let's go ahead and clarify that 4 of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess in reverse. So they're very stubborn. They're not listening to their intuition to reach out to you, message you, and go for what they're feeling on the inside and just say how they feel, or just exchange messages, move forward, move on. They're holding on to things that are not good for their growth as well. That High Priestess in reverse, like I said, not really listening to their higher self, which is pushing them into moving forward energy here. I do have Sagittarius as well as Pisces energy that comes out. So let's go ahead and get some messages from this person of what they're holding back from telling Aries. see them like really stubborn, keeping it a secret to talk to you, meaning that they're just not going to come forward and talk to you about issues that you two had. So you don't know how hard it was to let you go is the first thing that comes out. We also have, I know I messed up everything. Okay. And then I also have, I left you before you could leave me. If you had no indication of why they were leaving or why they started to distance themselves, Aries, it does feel like this person just is stubborn and doesn't know how to let go of certain things. I lost myself for a little while. Okay. So this is what I have for you on your reading. We're going to go ahead and move on to Taurus here. I feel like this person, you know, they're just, when they mess up things, they don't like to take accountability, or they don't like to say they were wrong because they like to be that person that's right. Like, nope, I'm not wrong for what I did kind of situation here. So, all right, Taurus, we're moving on to you. But before we do, let me go ahead and cleanse a little bit. I cleansed for Aries, but I want to be able to do this for each sign because everybody is going through a different situation. So I know you're going to hear like my blowtorch, but it's just because I'm lighting this big thing of sage right here. Okay. Cleanse these cards. All right, Taurus, give me energy for Taurus and the person on their mind, please. Taurus and the person on their mind, please. Okay. I'm going to have to put this sage out because if I don't, I'm going to have all of my smoke alarms going off in my house. Fire alarms, whatever you call them. Okay. All right. Moving on to Taurus now. So, person on Taurus's mind, show me what they're hiding from Taurus. Oh, too good to be true kind of situation is what I see. So what they're hiding from you is that they're not ready to settle down. They enjoy having fun with you. It's great. They do feel like you are their soulmate. This would be a wonderful relationship, but they're deceiving themselves that they're not good enough to keep you or have you. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have the Knight of Wands, also the Four of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, so they have trust issues, but at the same time, they're deceiving you because they're lying to you about, oh yeah, I'm going to stay with, you know, it's like they want it to work, Taurus, but at the same time, they don't feel that they can commit. They run from anything that is really good for them. And a relationship with you feels amazing, but they're running away from that because they're deceiving themselves here. And I do have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, as well as Gemini and a little bit more Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and clarify that Knight of Wands. So the Hangman comes out in a 50-50 energy. We have at the bottom of the deck the Death card. Yeah, running away because they don't want you to be the first person to leave them. I get that they get scared of when things are too good to be true or it feels amazing. They get cold feet and they run. But letting go, they got themselves in a situation here. They don't know how to entirely get themselves out, but they feel like things are changing. It's ending. I got to end it first because if I don't, you know, then Taurus will end things with me. And so I have Scorpio and Pisces energy here. Sometimes they like to be alone, which is fine, but Let's go ahead and clarify that Four of Wands. We do have the Knight of Pentacles as well as the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. And so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. You know, they do feel that you're a very loyal person, loving person, and that you are right for them. However, they still need to learn some things in life here with that Page of Pentacles. They're still this student trying to figure things out in their life. They feel like you're a little bit more mature, you're a little bit more ready for that settling down relationship that they're not ready for. There's also the fact that this person feels that, you know, your financial situation is not the same. Like you make more money than they do, something like that. And so they're still learning how to increase their funds. Let's go ahead and clarify that Seven of Swords here. We do have the Emperor, and then we have the Tower that comes out as well. A lot of Aries energy. So this person deceives themselves by putting a lot of restrictions, a lot of boundaries in place, which completely destroys something beautiful for them. Everything ends up blowing up in the end because they don't know how to stay and find out if it's going to work in situations. These are walls and boundaries that they put up that they have instilled in their life to protect them from getting hurt. However, they are not giving themselves the full potential of seeing where things go between the two of you, and that is going to be on them. And this is not the first time that they've done this. They typically will ruin relationships because they feel like that, you know, this is too good to be true and I don't think I'm worthy of it. And that could be just something in them. They have a little bit of a road ahead of them of figuring things out, but they put so many boundaries there in the way. Let's go ahead and see, what is this person holding back from telling Taurus? And they also lied to you. They're a very difficult person to be with because of the boundaries that they put in place. They portray themselves as one way, like this is so much fun and it's going great, and it is, but then they start to lie and deceive themselves by instilling too many boundaries and putting up too many walls there, which completely, you know, causes chaos in relationships. So they run. So I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You are meant to teach them something, even if you know this or you don't. They are grateful eventually for the spiritual lesson that they learn with you. We need to let each other go, and that is because this person is still trying to figure things out. You're on a different path of wanting a relationship where you're ready to settle down or you're ready to really commit. They are not. They're still trying to figure things out, and they're a little bit of a scholar. They have a lot of exploring to do. You speak to me through music. This is something that they try and block out, but they can't because, again, they are learning this spiritual lesson here with you. There was something that was meant to happen in their life and teach them that they have to open up to love, or that, you know, they're going to miss an opportunity with you in a great relationship. So I'm so attracted to you, and they just run from that because they get scared. So Taurus, this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. And we're going to go ahead and move on to Gemini here. All right, Gemini. And we'll go ahead and cleanse these cards as well, just like I did for Taurus and I did for Aries. Okay. I should just keep this over here, but I don't want the sage to be underneath the microphone because if it is, it's loud. Okay. Try out to set off all these smoke alarms here, but all right, let's cleanse this for Gemini. Let me get the energy for Gemini and the person on their mind, please. Okay. Come on. Sorry, everyone, give me a moment to put this out. Okay. All right. The Person on Gemini's mind, show me what they're hiding from Gemini, please. It's about to storm outside. I hope that you're all safe. Everybody's doing okay. I've seen some crazy things on the news. Plus, you know, where I'm at, we're having really bad weather heading this way. So I'm just praying everybody's safe and well. Okay. Person on Gemini's mind, show me what they're hiding from Gemini. Okay, so their intuition is pulling them towards wanting a relationship with you, and what they're hiding from you, they're keeping it very much a secret that you're everything that could, you know, be amazing to them, but yet they're suppressing their feelings for you. And you two are in this like equal give or take state. It's like whatever you offer, they want to offer back, but it's not entirely fair. So we do have the High Priestess, we have the 10 of Cups, and we have the 2 of Swords. And, you know, because they're falling in love with you and their higher self is saying like, you really love Gemini. If Gemini is the one that could make you happy, you could have a beautiful life with them. They're at a crossroads of expressing those feelings. Instead of telling you that they're in love with you and that they love you, Gemini, they are suppressing those feelings with that 2 of Swords. Some of you are not even talking to each other at this moment, where things might not have seemed very fair and reciprocation of feelings. But it's like this person will offer small gifts, gestures, little things. They'll trace circles on your hand, stuff like that, or give you compliments. And what they really want to tell you is how you make them feel like home, that they're truly in love with you, but they just don't. They end up suppressing those feelings. I do have Pisces energy as well as Libra, as well as Taurus energy. So I have some stubbornness with the love that they feel, and highly intuitive. They know that you really care about them, but they block themselves from saying how they feel. Let's go ahead and clarify the High Priestess. We have the 2 of Pentacles as well as the 6 of Swords at the bottom of the deck here. So I do have Capricorn as well as Aquarius energy that comes out. You know, they want to work things out with you, but they are trying to move on or move forward here, or just like, nope, things are good. They're balanced where they're at with Gemini. So I'm not going to say anything. You know, as they try and move forward, there's these swords in the way here. It's like they're blocking them from progress of where they're being steered, and they're not allowing themselves to open up and express their feelings here. They could also be bringing past baggage into the present situation. I don't see them dwelling on past baggage, but I do see them, you know, trying to move on from a storm. Now, so I get that if you too, Gemini, went through a situation where you're trying to move on from each other, it was rough between the two of you. It's hard for them because secretly they want to work things out with you. You're everything to them, but they're not saying so. If you're currently seeing this person, they have these feelings for you, but they just don't open up and say anything. So let's go ahead and clarify that 10 of Cups. We have the Ace of Cups as well as the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck here. If they're trying to move on from you, as they're trying to move on, they could be trying to see someone else or attract new romance into their life, but they're nobody like you. And so it's like they're trying to replace that love with something else, like flirtatious or whatever. And it's not the same. It's not a true love kind of feeling. It's like, oh, you make me feel so good about myself. That's so sweet kind of, I don't know, it's just like romancy, but not true love kind of situation. There's also the fact that this person, you two are friends. So some of you, maybe it's the beginning, this is a new romance. They're feeling heavy feelings for you, and that when they met you, Gemini, they knew that you were the one. They wanted to tell you that, they wanted to jump right in, but they got scared. They held back from doing so. You know, I see a lot of love and emotion here. A lot of passion that comes out with that emotion underneath the surface. So it's like their emotions are just kind of swirling inside of them like a hurricane. You know, hurricanes can be destructive, yes, but all of this watery emotion within them is just like, oh my gosh, why am I feeling this way? I get they haven't felt this way in a long time. You've reopened up something in this person to make them feel good. If they're trying to move on with somebody else, like I said, it's like a flirtatious kind of thing, but it's not. It's like, yeah, this person could be nice and give them gifts and whatever, but it's not making them feel fulfilled moving on without you, because truly underneath the surface of this Gemini, they really want to work things out with you. So I get two situations here. But yes, you know, feeling that you are their true happiness, that they could spend the rest of their life with you. What they're offering you, if you're dealing with them, is this Ace of Cups. They're offering you that friendship, like this is so new. And it's very sweet. They might give, like I said, give you gifts, but they're truly in love with you. They just hold back from saying anything. And I do have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Let's go ahead and clarify that Two of Swords. Yeah, they're holding back from what they passionately desire. You know, it takes a lot of strength for this person to hold back these feelings. That Two of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Wands, and the Strength card is at the bottom of the deck. So, you know, if you two are not speaking to each other, they suppress their feelings, even though they desire greatly to, you know, want to work things out with you. They're trying to show inner strength of, no, I'm not going to reach out to Gemini. I'm just not. But they do think about you. They do manifest you. When they start to manifest you, they suppress things, Gemini, and they're like, nope, I'm not going to think about that. I'm going to do other things. So it takes a lot of inner strength for this person to try and move on. If you're currently dealing with this person, though, Gemini, I will say it's hard for them to open up to what they passionately desire, and that flame burns within them, that they really want you, but it is challenging for them. I do have Aries, Leo energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. I think it's starting to rain, or it's about to rain. What is this person holding back from telling Gemini? Wow, Gemini. So I can't stop thinking about you, regardless of your situation, dealing with them now or them trying to move on, depending on which, you know, situation you fall into here in your reading. They can't stop thinking about you either way. I want you. Suppressing their feelings and saying, no, I'm not going to say anything, only makes that fire burn more for them, wanting you more. So many things remind me of you. So you're constantly on this person's mind. They want you. They passionately want you. They want love with you. They want to work things out, but they're just not good at opening up and saying so, especially if you two went through a hard situation. I also get somebody who's a little bit introverted when it comes to just saying like, I love you, or they don't want to feel embarrassed or humiliated if they get things wrong. Just being near you is intoxicating. See, you are like this person's personal drug, and they just cannot get over you. And it just, they love that. So, all right, this is what I have for you. If it resonates, be sure to hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and move on to Cancer's reading now. So let's go ahead and take a look. If you enjoy the all signs read for your bonus reads for the week, please let me know in the comment section. I really appreciate it. It helps me to know what all of my viewers and subscribers really want to see. And if you have any ideas as well of what you want to see in your weekly bonus reads, go ahead and drop a comment down below as well, because I'm open to suggestions, okay? I'm here for you. All right, so let's go ahead and cleanse for Cancer now, for Cancer's reading. My whole house is gonna smell like sage, but that's okay. I love that it's about to rain. I love the rain. I just want y'all to know, I'm like, especially on days when I'm not, you know, working at my other job. So, and it's raining while I'm doing your reading. Okay. Okay, red embers falling on my foot. Not good. That's okay though. All right, give me an energy for Cancer and the person on their mind, please. Yeah, I think it's raining. I see it raining. Okay. I don't know if you can hear it, but it does sound beautiful. It's probably going to get really loud in a moment. You might hear some thunder and things like that outside. It might get a little bit darker as well. So I'm like, ugh, I just love the rain. I love the rain. Okay. Cancer. All right, the person on Cancer's mind, show me what they're hiding from Cancer, please. Ooh. Cancer, this person, some of you married to this person or going through a legal matter with them. Justice card, the Hermit, the Seven of Swords, and then the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this person wants to, you know, if you're married to them, they want a divorce, they want to be alone, they just want to, you know, but what they're going to lie to you about is that they want to be alone because they want to run around. I'm seeing this, you know, Knight of Wands is like, I just want to have this free spirit. I want to run around and do what I want to do and have some fun. And I haven't been able to do that with Cancer. Now, if you're not married to this person, it's like they want to be honest and truthful with you, but they are avoiding you, spending time alone, lying to you that, you know, they're just all by themselves and staying at home because they're out running around with other people or just looking for fun with that Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So I do have Libra energy as well as a Virgo, and also I do, excuse me, sorry about that. And I do have a Gemini energy that comes out as well as Sagittarius and Leo energy. This person also likes to spend time with you at their place or like alone, trying to keep you a secret. But they are someone who likes to get out and have fun and be very social. Let's go ahead and clarify that Justice card. The Two of Wands and the Devil is at the bottom of the deck. So this person, if it's a divorce, a legal matter here, you know, their mind is made up. They've made a decision. They feel like this is just not good. The situation between the two of you in a relationship, that the bond that's built between the two of you is very toxic and not good. So they want to move on from that. Them wanting to tell you the truth, where they start to think like, okay, I'm going to do this. I'm going to tell Cancer, you know, the truth, that I just want to be alone, that I don't want to be in a relationship or whatever. They end up, you know, wanting to communicate that to you, but they don't. In a sense, they hold back from doing so because they still want to have some kind of control. It's like they don't want to lose entire control of the situation here. And I do have Aries as well as Capricorn energy here. Let's go ahead and clarify the Hermit. We have the Knight of Pentacles as well as the King of Cups here. So if you're married to this person, they're going to play things the right way and try and play their hand the right way, because going to court and getting a divorce, they feel like they might lose more money, and their money is important to them. And so it's like they want to sneak off. Okay, I'm going to say it like this. Cancer, if you're married to this person and they're wanting a divorce and wanting to leave and sneak off and sneak away, be careful. If you have joint account with this person, check your bank account, because they're moving money around. Okay. So that way, whenever, you go into litigation with them and your legal counsel looks at everything, the judge looks at everything, they're going to be like, well, there's only this much money there. That's because they shift things around. So be careful of that. Okay. Because they're trying to make sure that they come out on the winning end right here, which money makes them happy. That's where they're taking leadership. Like, I did so much for Cancer, I should have all of this for me. But it's like they portray themselves as this loyal, loving person, but really it's about keeping their money here. Also, wanting to be single and be on their own. They like to make money, but they're like, I just want to be alone. I just want to do my own thing. But they're going to take their time trying to find love moving forward here with anybody else. They just want to be able to run around and have fun. They're not looking to settle down with anybody else in the moment here. So depending on your situation, whether it's the first or the second situation of you two being married, or you're just dealing with this person, they like to be alone. They like to spend their time alone. They do, like, money is their thing. That's where they feel happiest, is making money. And they're loyal to their job more so than they are to other relationships. So maybe that's why they've been alone for a while as well. If this is, getting out of a divorce or something of that nature, they want to be able to hold most of the cards and say, this is mine. So I do have Scorpio, Cancer energy, as well as Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and a little bit of Pisces as well. Let's go ahead and clarify that 7 of Swords. We have the Devil coming out. Yeah, see, they want to manipulate the situation here. They're going to lie to you and try and manipulate the situation. The Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This person might even try and tell you, here's the other thing, Cancer. If this is a new situation with this person, they don't want to settle down. They would like to run around, because they also feel like people only date them for money purposes. This person has a lot more money, or like they have a very well put together life than what they portray themselves at. They lie to you about the fact that they only have a little bit, or they're just getting started in life. But they like to manipulate the situation of, oh, I don't have that much to offer. No, they're pretty set. Like, they're pretty wealthy, and money is a huge focus for them as well. But they're greedy with their money. That's the other thing. Okay, so like, if this is new and you're not married to this person, they can be greedy. They don't like to share their money. They don't like to spend their money unless it's something they want to spend it on, which is fine. But being in a relationship with this person, it would be like this person would want to control your bank account, their bank account, and only give you so much out of the hard-earned money that you make each month, and say, well, the rest is for bills. So they like to control money. They like to be sneaky. If you're married to this person, them lying that they do have some kind of gambling addiction as well. You might be married to somebody who has a gambling addiction here. And so that's where, or they feel that you do, and that's why they're trying to hide that from you. Like, no, you don't need all this because you're just going to gamble our money away. Maybe it's like you just spend money freely, like the moment you get it, and then it's gone. And so that's why they're trying to do this. But I'm just letting you know, this is, if you're married to this person, there's equality. There should be equality, but they're feeling like, nope. And like I said, this control over, their funds, and what they want in building something. They like to be very controlling, whether this is new or a established situation. Okay, let's go ahead and get some messages for you, Cancer. This person on Cancer's mind, what are they holding back from telling Cancer? And maybe they're dating you for money purposes, and they have money and they say they're broke all the time. They're asking for handouts. Do not lend this person money because they can pay their own bills. They lie, they cheat people, they steal. They're really good at it, and they've mastered this art of manipulation for it, to get what they want. So we have, I couldn't let you get close to me. All right, I feel like a new situation here. Also, you two may be going through a divorce. They're trying to distance themselves from you so that way they don't fall back into, well, I really love Cancer, I just want to stay. They're trying to, you know, keep themselves at a distance. You and I were too young. Maybe some of you got married young, or they felt that the relationship was premature for it to happen. Also, if it's a new situation, they're not going to let you get close to them because they like to stay in control. They want to be by themselves. They lie to you about being busy, or that, you know, they just want to be alone, because truthfully, they also have some kind of addictions here. And that could be towards gambling. It could be like, you know, I'm just going to say it, like sex addictions, things like that, but wanting to run around and just have fun. They like to control everything and no one has power over them. Finding out the truth crushed me. So, you know, there's also the fact that, like I said, this person found out some things that you had been hiding from them, depending on your situation, and it crushed them, and they felt like they had to move things around, or like, I'm done here, and trying to play their hand correctly so that way when they leave, it's not this huge blow up of chaos and everything. I will wait for a sign from you. So I think that if that's the case, waiting for a sign from you and finding out the truth that crushed them, especially if they feel like you're, you know, doing something behind their back, waiting for a sign to see if you have recognized or noticed that they found out some things about you here. Or that you know what they're up to. They're also going to wait for a sign from you to see if you know that they want a divorce, or they don't want a relationship, or, you know, allowing you to be the one to be like, you know what, I just don't want this. So it's like they're trying to turn the situation around. So Cancer, this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and move on to Leo. I just love the weather. I should do readings outside, but if the wind wasn't blowing so much right now, I would. It's just, and I'd have to take my wind chimes down because they're very, very loud. And they're not the ones that are like, excuse me, not the ones with like that high pitched noise. They're very like, what do you call it? Like, they're very relaxing for meditation. So, okay, Leo, let's go ahead and cleanse your cards. You hear that rain? It's just so beautiful. Okay. Leo. The energy for Leo and the person on their mind. Okay, no more dropping embers on my feet. Here we go. Okay, for Leo. The person on Leo's mind, show me what they're hiding from Leo. Leo, this person's been manifesting you for some time. Like, this person manifests you, but they're very stubborn, and it's been for some time. Like, that door's been closed and locked between the two of you. It's kind of hard for me to feel, is this person really somebody that you're thinking about. For some of you, yes, I do have Gemini as well as Capricorn, Sagittarius, and more Gemini energy at the bottom of the deck with the Lovers. But, you know, we have the Magician, we have the Four of Pentacles, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this person does try to manifest you into their existence. It's not working. You might have closed that door with this person, or that door is just locked. They are a very stubborn person. They've always been this way. It's like as the seasons change, they don't change anything about it. But the Lovers, they feel like you were or are the one for them. And they're just not making any moves towards you. Okay, Leo. Let's go ahead and clarify that Magician. Yeah, so they're, okay. We have the Death card. We have the Ten of Swords. Things ended between the two of you like in a not so great way. So even though they're trying to manifest you and have been for some times and things aren't changing, you know, they think a lot about how things ended between the two of you. There's a lot of betrayal and hurt and pain between the two of you. This could be also in a current situation for some of you, them not opening up and saying for a long time that, you know, they're just being stubborn, and even though you're the one for them, they feel like there's too much betrayal there. But I do have Scorpio energy as well as Gemini again. There's a lot of Gemini that comes out here. Maybe they have heavy Gemini placements in their birth chart, or you're dealing with a Gemini, but there's an ending that has happened here. Trying to manifest you into their life, it hurts because they're not getting what they want. Like, you're not showing up to give them what they want here, because things have changed. You've changed, or things have ended, and it was because of betrayal, and it was a very tough ending. Let's go ahead and clarify that Four of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the King of Cups, and we also have the Two of Cups. All right, I do have Pisces as well as Cancer and Scorpio energy that comes out here. They're very stubborn. That door is closed and locked, but they have a lot of love for you. It's like they can't open that door, and they can't let go of the love that they have for you. I do see this person in another relationship here. Even though they're feeling like you're the one for them, there's another relationship that they're in. So that's why, or you're in another relationship, Leo. And so even though that door is closed and locked, they'll always have this love. You're going to be the one. And when they feel with their heart, you are their soulmate. You're everything that they could possibly want. But the way things ended between the two of you was very difficult. Let's go ahead and clarify that Wheel of Fortune. Some of you, I'm even picking up that this is somebody that's not physically here anymore. That Leo, this is somebody who has passed, and they can't come back and tell you that they love you because that door is closed, but they'll always love you, and it'll always be infinite. For those of you going through a situation where you have lost somebody, a loved one in that way, I'm so sorry. Know that they do care about you, that this person does love you, and that they're always watching over you. You know, the communication of, I want to tell Leo how I feel. That door is closed and bolted, but they want you to feel that energy of the love they have for you all around you. That's really beautiful. And that's hard. That's difficult. I understand for some of you. So those of you widows or widowers, or just maybe this is a loved one of yours that, you know, you weren't in a romantic situation with, they'll always love you. That even though they're not physically here, that part of them will always be here. So I do see that as well. The Wheel of Fortune is clarified by the Emperor here, as well as the Four of Swords. So there's where, you know, like I just said, that for some time it has been like, as seasons have gone by between you and this person, whether they're here or not, I'm just going to say there are boundaries in place. You two are not talking, you broke up, or there's this break in communication. They can't just speak out to you, and they are learning this karmic lesson of these boundaries being in place of, you know, I really am trying to heal and I really miss Leo. I want to be with Leo. And then those of you where someone that you love has passed on, those boundaries being in place to that lacks the communication is because of the way that the universe has worked in that way. They can appear in dreams, or they can appear in that energy. So seeing butterflies, cardinals, things like that, or, you know, any kind of symbolic symbol, or even a song, or, you know, signs from the universe that are offered to you that remind you of that loved one, is because they're still with you. So I'm so sorry that y'all have gone through that. That's really hard to go through a loss in that way. And I completely understand. I do have Aries as well as Libra energy that came out here. Let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. And then those of you that, you know, you and this person are just not talking and they're in a relationship, it doesn't matter how much time has passed between the two of you, even though they're like, there's too many boundaries, you know, Leo will never speak to me again, kind of situation. The love they have for you will always remain, even though things ended and there's boundaries there where they feel they can't cross those boundaries to get back to you because you won't allow them. So let's go ahead and see, what is this person holding back from telling Leo here? Okay, so Leo, we need to let each other go is the first thing that comes out. This is where this person is feeling this powerful energy. They're manifesting you, but it's not happening. Things are over and you're not showing up the way that they want you to. They are still holding on. This is something that they're holding back from telling you that they need to let go, but it's hard for them to do so. Things are changing and they realize that you have actually let go of them, Leo. However, they have not. So they're still in the process of trying to let go of the situation. I don't react when people mention you, and that's because they still feel love for you. And any indication whenever you are mentioned around others, if they even make the slightest, like, I don't even care about Leo or whatever, somebody's going to be like, really, you don't? So like, you don't like this person anymore, or, you know, they're trying to feel like no emotion. However, even though that door is closed, they still have this love for you that they cannot let go of. I replay our conversations over and over. So see where they're trying to let go. They try not to react. They act like they're unbothered. Why are they replaying your conversations over and over? Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. No matter how much time passes, they still think about you. You're still on their mind. They think about the conversations you two had. They have these feelings there. They're just not opening up and expressing them to you, Leo. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and move on to Virgo. I hear thunder out there. All right, Virgo, let's go ahead and cleanse your cards first. Oh, it sounds so beautiful. I'm telling you, I just love the rain. Ah. Ouch, ouch, ouch. All right. Energy for Virgo and the person on their mind, please. Okay. I'm trying so hard not to set off a dang smoke alarm. If it goes off and they go off in the house, at least I installed them correctly. I was going to pay an electrician to have them installed, and then I was like, you know what? You can do this. The things you learn on YouTube. So thank you, all the people that post how-to videos, or even on, you know, Google. I Google everything. So thank you for the instructions. I was like, I can do this. I've done a lot in my house, honestly, from like minor electrical and some plumbing. I'm all proud of myself because I'm like, look at you. You're so awesome. I think it's like saving all the money, and I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I saved so much money. Okay. All right, Virgo. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading. The person on Virgo's mind, show me what they're hiding from Virgo. What are they hiding from Virgo? Oh. Virgo, this person like wants to make some kind of harmony between the two of you. I have Sagittarius energy at the bottom of the deck, so the Temperance card comes out. We have the Seven of Pentacles in a 50-50 energy. And so with that Seven of Pentacles, they're tired of waiting. They want to talk to you. They want to tell you the truth about a situation. There's also the fact that they've looked at things and tried to evaluate them clearly, but they need some things answered here. They've come to a final decision, and so they want to be completely honest and truthful with you. They have been trying to be patient for what looks like some time, with waiting to say something or holding back something here, but it looks like they now want to come forward and be honest with you and for themselves and create this balance here, which leading to that Judgment card is giving things a second chance, or feeling like, you know what, I see things clearly now. I've made my final decision. I've had this awakening that even though we're different from each other, we also mesh very well together. So with that, I do have Taurus, Libra, as well as Scorpio energy, and of course Sagittarius that came out. Let's clarify that Seven of Pentacles. Tired of waiting, like they want to offer what they have in their life and spend their life with you. They do manifest you. The Magician is at the bottom of the deck. So wanting to just settle down, wanting to share, you know, everything that they have for themselves with you, make you feel, you know, important in a way of, I want to take care of you. You know, I've shown a lot of patience. I've demonstrated that I'm ready for this. I'm ready to move to that next stage here. There's a lot of maturity, and the King of Pentacles is definitely somebody who really knows themselves. And of course, that is your energy that comes out here, as well as Capricorn. And then I do have a Gemini here, but this person manifests heavily. They're very good at taking self-creativity and mastering it into something that becomes very rewarding and rich financially, and provides that security that they need in life. But they want to share that. They don't want to wait. They want to share that with you, is how this is coming out. Let's go ahead and clarify that Justice card. Wow, so the Justice card is clarified by the Death card, as well as the Eight of Wands here. They want honesty and truth. Are things over between the two of you, or do you notice or see the change? This person wants to create balance and show you that they have changed, that even if there was some kind of ending or something needed to end between the two of you, they want you to see that transformation, and that they've been working really hard. And there's a lot of them wanting to come out and tell you how they feel and show you that they're not the same person they used to be. Because I see this second chance, or this like, I really want to give this a second chance in life. If this is somebody new with you, Virgo, here, it's somebody that is feeling ready, that they're not the same person they once were in past relationships or in life, that they have changed. They have felt this stability and change because of you, and it happens so fast. But they want to be open to communication. They want to travel. They want to go places. They want to have fun with you in that way. And they're, you know, even though the Death card here has these wings burning, it's like these two people in the middle are desiring one another, and things are changing. It's a huge transformation here. So I don't really see the ending here, other than, you know, two people being together create this change of, I get it. It's like angel wings burning, but it's like, this person isn't flying away from the situation. That's how I see it. they're staying. So those wings might be burning, but they're staying in a situation to create something new. It's like, I'm going to stay grounded here. This is different. Maybe they were in the past somebody who would just flee as fast as they could from a situation. I do have Scorpio as well as Sagittarius energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify the Judgment card. And if things had ended between the two of you, oh, they know they have to earn your judgment, wanting to give this a second chance. The Five of Swords comes out as well as the Tower here. So they see things clearly. They've made this final decision here. They also know that they need to earn your judgment because there was for some of you, there was these games played, or they just wanted to win at their cost and they didn't care how it affected you. Okay, I do have Aquarius energy as well as the Tower being Aries energy here, but they need to know where you stand. So some of you, it's like they want to know where you stand, Virgo. Do you want this with them? They just want the truth. Is this over? Is it going somewhere? Can we give this a second chance? I really want to know. I've changed. I'm not the same person I used to be. The Five of Swords, though, being there, you know, they see the negative parts of things. They've had this eye-opening experience to negative situations that have created downfalls and really like their life has changed and uprooted them from certain things because of the way they handled it. But they're also feeling like, I see that maybe you don't want this. It's interesting the way it comes out, Virgo, because as much as they want you, they don't want to. They're like, I just have to put it out on the table. I need to know how Virgo feels. I need to know if they want this. I need to know if they want to settle down, if they want to be with me. This is what I want. But if they're not going to be with me, it would devastate them, yes. However, they would understand. Interesting. Okay, so what is this person holding back from telling Virgo? Wow. Yeah, so this person had, you know, lied to you or played certain games at one point, and knowing that they need to earn their judgment with you, that they would have to face you, that they would have to be truthful and honest, is a very devastating thing because they've never faced that kind of truth. However, so the timing just wasn't right for us, and that was something that happened between the two of you, like, you know, but now realizing they want this. Because as I go on through these messages, you're going to see, I feel you even though we are apart. So, you know, those of you being apart from each other, even though the timing wasn't right whenever you were dealing with one another, or this happens now, because remember, time is fluid, they are going to feel your presence all around them. They love you. And they didn't realize that. It is something that has been an eye-opening experience. It's also made things shift for them, like, oh, I really messed things up. I need to earn Virgo's trust back. And just being near you is intoxicating. So, you know, whatever they lied about or lied to themselves about here with you, they now feel that they want to fix things. They want this second chance if you will give it to them to make things right. So Virgo, this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and move on to a Libra now. All right, Libra, we're going to go ahead and cleanse your cards. Oh, the thunder is back again. Good. All right. The energy for Libra and the person on their mind, please. Libra and the person on their mind. All right. Person on Libra's mind, show me what they're hiding from Libra. Show me what they're hiding from Libra. Oh, wow. They're really hiding this from you, Libra. Libra, we have the King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. Libra, this person is in a relationship with somebody else. And it is someone that they've planted this seed wanting to be with them long term, but it also is based off of money here. This is something that they're really trying to hide. We have the Moon at the bottom of the deck, but I have the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. And I do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Pisces energy, as well as Cancer energy that came out. But I will tell you that this person is with somebody that they plan on spending the rest of their life with. That's why they're taking things slow with you, because they're in a committed relationship with somebody else, or trying to make that a committed relationship with somebody else. It is based off of money, what somebody can offer them, what they can offer that person as well. Let's go ahead and clarify that. King of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Tower at the bottom of the deck. They get bored in this relationship. So this person that they're with, Libra, is either older than them, or they feel like they're too grounded. They like to stay at home, and so they like a little more excitement, but they're getting bored, and so they're destroying this relationship or being destructive because of the fact that it's too calm, it's too good, it's too this. But they're not going to leave this person here. And so I do have Cancer as well as Aries energy that comes out. When it comes to staying in a committed relationship, this person does get bored and they destroy everything. So if they're with you, they're with somebody else as well. They don't like to stay in one place too long. We do have the Five of Wands coming out in a 50-50 energy, as well as the Page of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So I do have Leo energy as well as Scorpio and Cancer energy that comes out here. So in this new beginning with somebody, it's like things are always going back to the beginning because of all the fighting. It gets really dramatic, really chaotic with this new person. There's always an apology, but they're not leaving this person. They feel like they're always forgiven, even though they stray in a different direction. If things are too grounded or take too long, they also give up too easily. They start flirting with other people. So I just don't see this person as faithful, because they're with you, they're with somebody else. And then if they're bored with one or the other, they move on to another person here. Let's go ahead and clarify that Ten of Cups. We have the Sun, so I have Leo energy, as well as the Three of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck right here. Libra, this person is in a relationship that makes them happy. Whoever they're with in this relationship, they're not leaving this person, and they're in a contract. There is a contract between them. So, you know, going to counseling, or, you know, they're very committed. They're in this contract relationship, working together to create the happiness that they want. They're not leaving whoever this is here, but this is what they're hiding from you, Libra. I also have a little bit of Capricorn, and there's the fact that this person, if they're in a relationship with you, this new relationship here that they're trying to build with somebody else is somebody they work with or they see on a daily basis. Money doesn't make them happy, even though they want money to be stable in life. They don't like when things go slow. They don't like a lot of drama, but they do like a lot of drama. It's like, what do they want out of this situation, right? So what is this person holding back from telling Libra? Yeah, So they're with somebody in another relationship that they're not going to give up here. I want to feel that way again. That's with you. What they feel with you, they like what they feel because they feel like it's boring in this other relationship that they're in. But they're not leaving that person because we need to let each other go. And that's hard for them, but that is something that they feel they need to do. But they're going to wait for you to let them go, Libra. So if you walk away, then they feel like they have no hard feelings, like, oh, well, you know, at least it was it's not amicable. What they're doing is they're like basically using reverse psychology on you, like, I know you want to go, it's fine if you do, and just trying to make it like it was your plan so they don't have to feel accountable or feel bad. So I regret lying to you. Yes, because they're in a serious relationship with somebody else. There's also the fact that they have children with this person, or they're having a child with this person. This person does make them happy, and this is a relationship that they plan on growing with them. Finding out the truth crushed me. You know, that you're going to move on, that you're going to be with somebody else. That feels like something that happens after the fact, that when you are happy without them, that crushes them because they no longer have that control over you. But they're not even faithful in this relationship they're in, like they cheat, whatever. So they can stay upset. They can stay mad. That's on them. All right, Libra, this is what I have for you. If it resonates, hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and move on to Scorpio. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and take a look after we cleanse your cards. Okay, and I need a drink. Don't catch your rug on fire. Like, that would not be a good situation. All right, energy for Scorpio and the person on their mind, please. Okay. All right, Scorpio. Let's go ahead and jump into your reading here. Again, just to let you know, if y'all like the fact that I do your bonus reading and all signs reading, and that's what you want, give me a thumbs up or a comment like, yes, this is what I want to see. It really helps me out to know what kind of style you prefer, if you want your videos to be individually done, or if you want an all signs read so you can go through all the signs in one reading video, or one video with all readings, whatever. So, all right, the person on Scorpio's mind, show me what they're hiding from Scorpio. Okay, this is somebody who does not chase. So Scorpio, this person is waiting for you. They're taking their time and trying to be patient to say how they feel about you, but they really want things to move faster. But they're waiting for you to say something, because the Queen of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, Scorpio. They're not going to be that person who chases after you. They want you to tell them how they feel first. So that's what they're hiding, is the fact that they really are in love with you. They're falling in love with you. But they're not going to make that move and say so until you do. So waiting for you to say something. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups, and the Chariot. I have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I also have Leo as well as Sagittarius energy here. Excuse me, as well as Taurus. There's some stubbornness to this person, like, nope, I'm not the one that's going to do that. So waiting, taking their time here to express those feelings, even though they're feeling like everything's happening so fast. And I really, really want Scorpio. They find you very attractive, not just physically attractive, Scorpio. There's something about your inner demeanor of yourself that, you know, like the way you carry yourself, you're very charming or beautiful or whatever, but your demeanor, your personality is very like inviting, warm, wonderful, and they love that. So let's go ahead and clarify that Seven of Pentacles. All right. Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords as well as the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. The reason that they're waiting to say anything to you and wanting you to say something is because they don't want to be betrayed. They don't want to be in a third party situation. They feel like if they say something, it could end things, and they don't want to go to that point of I was wrong and feeling really hurt and that they got put in a third party situation. And so it tells me that they don't really know where things are at between the two of you. Some of you are just dating and they don't want that to change. They would feel very betrayed if they found out there was somebody else. So it's like they're waiting to see if you're going to betray them as well, if you really have these feelings for them or if you want somebody else. And either way, it would hurt them is how they feel. And so I do have Cancer energy as well as Gemini energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify that Knight of Cups. We have the Empress. This person's really in love with you, wants to propose their love to you because they feel that you have everything to offer. They're so focused on you. They feel like you know what you want. You're very quick-witted. You're also somebody who has built a life for yourself that's very comfortable. You know who you are. They love the maturity. They feel like you're not judgmental, that you're just somebody who you got it going on. Like you have your own place. You have, you know, the money you need to take care of yourself. And it's not about money. They just like the fact that you're financially secure in your life. Not only that, you're emotionally secure in your life. And that is very attractive to this person. So they don't want to wait forever, but they're like getting frustrated that you haven't told them you love them yet. We do have Taurus energy that comes out. I also have Aquarius and Libra. So they're hyper focused on, I really, really want Scorpio. So let's go ahead and clarify the Chariot. Yeah, we have the Queen of Swords and we have the Six of Swords. So I do have, again, I have Aquarius and some Gemini energy here that comes out. And if you propose your love to them, that's when they're quickly going to tell you how they feel. But they show up as, you know, even though things are moving so fast, they're trying to find the willpower to hold back their heart, because in the past they've gone through some situations where when they said how they felt, they got hurt in the end. And so that's why they're not doing that. They don't want to go through a rough situation all over again like they did in the past. So this person's heart has been closed off from just expressing how they feel until the other person does. But they know what they want. They want to move forward with you, but at the same time, they don't want to be the first one to make that move here. Let's go ahead and see what this person's holding back from telling you. Okay. First thing that comes out is I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You've taught this person a lot. They feel like they, you know, because they don't say much to you about how they feel that they're going to mess everything up or they mess everything up. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you because, you know, they feel this intense love connection with you, that you're everything to them, that you're the perfect person. Like they feel they have found the one that they want to spend the rest of their life with. You speak to me through music. So that's a very powerful connection that they feel. Like they feel your energy has intertwined with theirs. And I look for you everywhere. Ooh. So, you know, when they see somebody and they're like, oh my gosh, is that Scorpio? And it's not, it's disappointing to them. But, you know, messing things up is where I'm saying that they feel like they're messing things up or they would mess things up, is because of the fact that they don't say how they feel. They don't chase. They wait for the other person to do something. And it's because they don't want to be wrong. They don't want to get hurt. So they're going to wait for you to say how you feel. And once you do, they will open up and say, oh, well, that's how I feel. So this is what I have for you, Scorpio. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and move on to Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and cleanse your card, Sagittarius. Oops, didn't mean to hit the microphone. Sorry about that. Oh, I wish it would continue to rain because it was so nice. Felt like we were getting a cleansing while doing the reading. There we go. Give me the energy for Sagittarius and the person on their mind, please. All right, let me put this out. All right, the person on Sagittarius's mind, show me what they're hiding from Sagittarius. What are they hiding from Sagittarius? Last shuffle. This person is they keep themselves really busy with work because they either feel hurt by you or people in their past have hurt them. So they guard their heart. They're exhausted with being hurt by others. They want to just have a good time. We have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So they want to just have a good time and reach out to you when it's convenient for them. But they constantly work on keeping themselves guarded and not being open to relationships or opening their heart, emotions, or anything. And it's because they've been hurt so many times that they become cold to emotion. Like, nope, that doesn't work for me. So if you are expecting this person to open up and be like, I love you, I want to be with you, I wanted this, that's not who they are. They might have been in the past, but they're not anymore. They've worked really hard to build these walls around themselves and make themselves this, calculated person who can be cold with others because they don't want to get hurt again. So I also get like their studies, hobbies, things like that are really important to them. But because they've been hurt by other people, whether it's a love situation, it feels like friends and family, a lot of people have done them wrong, and it's made them into this person that they are, where they feel like they have to have that sword up and ready for battle at any point. But they are a strategist as well, because the King of Swords is someone who makes those battle strategies, and they have a very well thought out plan of when they're dealing with people. So I do have, just to let you know, I do have Virgo as well as Sagittarius energy. Also, I have Aquarius, Libra, and then a little bit of Aries and Leo energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they're a slave to work because they fear relationships and getting close to anybody. That love, I fear falling in love with someone, so I just keep myself busy and occupied with other things. And they commit themselves to work and other hobbies to avoid falling in love with anyone because love has hurt them. They've had relationships in the past and it feels like, I'm going to say it again, family even. Not just, romantic relationships, but family has really burn them so bad that they're like, no, people are toxic and this and that and the other, but yet they still want to deal with people. They still want to, you know, be able to have a good time, but only when it's convenient for them. So it's a very short-lived situation here. There's passion, but as far as love, that is not something they're open to because they fear falling in love and getting hurt here. And so I do have Pisces as well as Capricorn energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify that 9 of Wands. We also have the Hierophant. See, now this is something where they have built this belief system that if they let their guard down, that everyone is going to hurt them again, or people are going to hurt them again. It's something that they have instilled in their life for a long time here. And so I do have Taurus as well as Sagittarius energy that comes out, the Hierophant and that Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, this has been something that they have made part of their life, and that they will never let those walls down. So if you're expecting this person to give you love, that is something they're not capable of doing. Now, they will have a great time. I even get like they're an amazing partner. Like it's very wild and just, I don't know, it's like on fire whenever you're with this person. But it's not a relationship that can be something turned into love because they won't allow love to happen. If they start to fall in love with you, Sagittarius, they're gonna flee because that's their belief system. Everybody's hurt me. This person's hurt me. I'm not gonna go back to that. That's never gonna happen again. I'm guarded from that, and that's not how it's happening. I have made it a point that this is my life and this is how it is, and I'm not gonna open up to anybody. That's just how they have, you know, rewired and built themselves because of the pain that they've gone through in their past. Let's go ahead and clarify that. King of Swords. We have the King of Wands as well as the Two of Wands that comes out at the bottom of the deck. And I do have, you know, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy that comes out. They're very comfortable where they're at. And this is where they keep themselves busy. They keep themselves motivated. They're very like athletic, or, you know, they like to stay busy. Like I like to hike, or I like to go and just always on some kind of adventure here. But they're very comfortable in the life that they have. They're not going to change that for anybody else. So this person is motivated by keeping themselves busy with work and focusing on things that they feel are right for them, but that does not involve them changing their life for anybody else. It's just the way that they are. So let's go ahead and get some messages. What is this person holding back from telling Sagittarius? They're a passionate person. They're very grounded, and they're a thinker. But when it comes to love, love just doesn't exist there anymore because of everything they've gone through. Yeah, and it's not to forget you. They just bury themselves in work, period. They won't let you get close to them. That's what's at the bottom of the deck, is I couldn't let you get close to me. But, you know, I'm only reading 4 messages. Just want to let y'all know it is there. So I wonder if you are happy without me. You know, they keep themselves busy with work, and they're like, no, I have other things to do, and occupying their time because they fear falling in love. And, you know, whenever you're not with them, that's whenever they start to wonder if you're happy without them. Are you doing other things? And they're like, I need to stop that. And that's where they will distract themselves with staying diligent to the details of their work and making sure they master those details, and they become very committed and bind their attention and grounded energy towards staying focused on themselves here. So I bury myself in work to forget you, and it did come out in a 50-50 energy. So Sagittarius, they don't bury themselves in work to forget you. They were already made that way. They were already like this. This is something that they have done for some time. I want to feel that way again. So they like the passion. They want you, but they're not going to be the one that reaches out in that way like, I want you. But because they're not open to love in that way. They're just not that kind of person anymore. Like I said, if they ever were, it's something that has been replaced with a lot of hurt and pain, and they've had to build these massive walls around them to protect their heart what's left of it, you know, and make themselves feel better so that way they don't break because of other people's damage that has been done to them. So you don't know how hard it was to let go of you. And see, they're not going to stay long term. This will be a short-lived situation between the two of you, or it'll be every now and then that you two get together, but it's not going to be something permanent for them, because they're just not open to having that kind of relationship. They're very closed off to letting somebody into their heart, because, you know, what they have left to give, they're like, I can only give that to myself, or otherwise they feel they'll break, and they don't want that to happen. It's understandable. And it really, really goes back to not a romantic situation, but the way that their family and their friends have treated them. And that has been something that has been instilled in them, to never let people in, because every time they do, they are hurt. So they're like, I'm better off on my own. And a lot of these cards are geared towards, you know, I got to be on my own. This is what I told myself. I'm not going to break from my beliefs. This is how it has to be. So I'm sorry. That's really tough, but, you know, it just keeps falling back to, this is something a family did to them. Friends, but family hurt worse. All right, so that's what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. We're going to go ahead and move on to Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and cleanse your cards, and then we'll go ahead and get started. If I make it through this whole reading without setting off the smoke detectors, that'd be amazing. Please don't go off. Like, I should just open a window. It's just so hot outside. All right, give me the energy for Capricorn and the person on their mind, please. This is smoking a lot, so I think we're good. All right. Capricorn and the person on their mind. Person on Capricorn's mind, show me what they're hiding from Capricorn. What are they hiding from Capricorn? Wow. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, and the King of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, is the Four of Swords. They don't really know how to tell you this because they break in their communication with you. But they've given this a lot of thought, especially resting in bed, that they want to plant this seed with you. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, King of Pentacles. I do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, as well as Scorpio, Pisces, and a little bit of Libra. I couldn't get the word out. But, you know, they want to plant this seed because they feel that they're falling in love with you and that you're the one, that you're somebody very mature. You know what you want in life, and they feel like you're really good for them. You make them feel love. And so this is amazing. They just don't know how to tell you. They're like, I'm not ready to, especially if this is something new, if this is a brand new beginning. The love that they're feeling for you is very true, and they know that they could see themselves living with you or being with you long term in a beautiful relationship here. But like, nope, I'm not going to say it right now, but yes, I am feeling that this is where my heart is going towards. I want to, you know, they want to plant that seed, and then they want to water it with love, because look how that Knight of Cups going through that water with all that love and all those emotions is heading in the direction of that seed that's planted there. And they're like, I'm just gonna play it cool. Like, I'm gonna be patient. I'm just gonna take my time. There's no rush. I know exactly what I want. And you're it. Ooh, let's go ahead and clarify that. Ace of Pentacles. All right, we have the Star card coming out, as well as the Eight of Swords at the bottom of the deck right here. I have a lot of Aquarius energy that is coming out. And, you know, with the Star card here, but also I have Gemini energy, but it's like them being stuck in their thoughts, because the Star coming out like this, they're not fully into hope that you want the same thing. They have their doubts. I'm so sorry about that. I had an alarm go off, and so I just had to restart this. Anyways, so, they're trying to hold on to hope here and trying to see things through, but they're really stuck in doubt that you would want the same thing as them. They're like, no, I'm going to hold on to this, hoping that everything works out, but feeling stuck. How do I make this grow? Does Capricorn want the same thing? And when doubt and insecurities come into play and feeling like they have their hands tied and they don't know how to make that hope grow more and make that seed grow faster, or, you know, into something more here, it just feels like they're nervous. I'm gonna be completely honest. This person feels nervous about the situation because of how they feel so much love here for you. I don't see that it scares them. It's just like they want things to happen, feeling like this could be a real wish fulfillment. But then with that Eight of Swords, is it really a wish fulfillment? You know, what if it's not? What if I get it wrong? That kind of situation that comes out. And that just happens whenever we allow doubt to get into our mind. And, you know, that's an altered reality that we create for ourselves, but they really are trying to hold on to that hope there. Let's go ahead and clarify that Knight of Cups. All right, we have the Chariot that comes out here, as well as the Ten of Wands. Yeah, they're ready to move. They know exactly what they want. You know, they're ready for that next step. That Ten of Wands is like, I'm ready. I can carry the weight of this situation. I know what I feel is true. I'm really in love with Capricorn. I'm ready to just, you know, head in their direction, and that's where they're steering. However, it's a heavy weight of love that they carry for you. Meaning that if it doesn't work out the way that they hope, it could end up breaking their heart, because they're really falling for you. They're really wanting things to happen fast. They also want to travel to, for some of you, travel to come and see you, or want you to travel with them or travel with you. They might have to go on a trip and wanting you to go with them, or you're going on a trip and they're like, I want to go with you, kind of situation. But the Chariot is trying to find that willpower through the love that they have, even though it feels like a heavy weight. I got this. I can do this. I'm ready for this. I'm ready for what comes next here. You know, wearing that crown of that Ten of Wands is beautiful. I do have Sagittarius and Cancer energy that comes out. Let's go ahead and clarify that King of Pentacles. And we have the Wheel of Fortune. It comes out in reverse, and the Ten of Swords. You're exactly what they want, but they feel like, you know, destiny is not going to work in their favor, and it's just going to end, and it's going to hurt. And it's like they're setting themselves up for things to fail. So even though they want this, then they doubt that, you know, like, I doubt that Capricorn's going to want me in that way. They feel like karma always plays this role of every time they want something to work, it doesn't, and it becomes a devastating ending here. You know, they feel betrayed, or they feel like this permanent ending happens and has happened. That's so sad. That's where they get stuck in their mind. Like, I don't know if it's going to work. I hope it works. I really want this. I want to tell them I'm going to be patient, but that Wheel of Fortune coming out in reverse is like nothing, you know, good lasts forever, and I'm trying to be patient here, but then what if everything falls apart and it ends, and it's going to devastate me, it's going to hurt, and it's going to be over, and I'm da 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 da. Just so much goes through their mind there, and this has happened to them before. Now, when they're in this state of feeling that way, they create that kind of karmic pattern for themselves. So hopefully they open up and tell you how they feel. That would be wonderful. But then it's like they stop themselves because they're like, what if it's not right? What if it's not the right timing? What if, You know, what if it's just my karma that I think I'm going to have this wonderful situation and then it all ends here? That's really sad. So again, I do have Sagittarius energy, and as well as I have a Gemini energy that comes out. Like, obviously, you know, I've been reading for a while, so I'm like, let me get my thoughts together here with which signs I see. Okay. Was this person holding back from telling Capricorn? What are they holding back from telling Capricorn? Ooh, they really want you. They're scared to want you the way that they do and really falling in love with you. And it's like they're ready, wanting to tell you how they feel, but then being patient here and then feeling like everything changes. Especially if some of you told them like, you know what, I'm just not ready for a relationship, or we should just be friends. They don't want just friendship. So just being near you is intoxicating, and this is just what they feel. You are a dream come true to them. They want to, you know, water that seed and make it grow. They want to spend their life with you. You came closer than anyone. They would give up everything for you if that's what you want or wanted. And I want to be more than friends. See, they don't want just friendship. They want something more. Some of you are friends, and that's where they're feeling like, I'm really in love with Capricorn and this is just ridiculous. I want to be with them. They just don't know how to tell you that because you two have been friends. So I couldn't let you get close to me. They back away from you at times, and it's like at times there's this flirtatious vibe, and then other times they back away, and it's because they're scared to get hurt here. And it's this karmic pattern that they go through of, this isn't going to work for me, because it never does. It never works in my favor. When they put doubt into a situation, that's when they start to back away from people they care about, especially you. Like, then nothing's going to change here. But if they just give it a chance and see, you know, they might be surprised that you feel the same way. Or maybe be the first person to speak up and tell them how you feel. So this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. And we're going to go ahead and move on to Aquarius. I'm going to need to take another drink of my water. Stay hydrated. Got 2 more signs to go. We're almost there. In Aquarius, I'm going to cleanse your cards. I really feel like the sage too is really relaxing me. It typically does. I'll like sage when I take baths, and I'm like, oh, I'm so relaxed. And so, apologies. I'm sorry. I'm like parched. I really needed water. All right, I'm going to go ahead and light the sage. Cleanse your cards, Aquarius. All right. Oh, it's starting to rain again. Good. That might be another thing. Like, I love when it rains. I do get tired or really relaxed. And I read that it's not because, you know, people think like, oh, rain just makes me tired. Well, I read why rain makes you tired, and it's not because it's just making you relax. There is like that euphoria, I guess, from it. But it's because the rain in the air actually decreases the oxygen. So we have a lack of oxygen to our brain because of the rain in the air. That is, you know, taking over the oxygen. And then we're like, oh, I'm tired, or I feel very relaxed. And it's, yeah, that's typically what it's about. But, you know, we could still feel like, oh, no, it's just very relaxing. It is relaxing. It's very soothing. I love the euphoricness of it. I love the sound of rain. But, yeah, I thought that was interesting. Wanted to share. Okay, let's go ahead, Aquarius. We're going to go ahead and look at the person on your mind. Person on Aquarius's mind, show me what they're hiding from Aquarius. All right, so we have the Six of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Temperance card, and then the Hangman at the bottom of the deck right here. They want to move out of a situation that feels like they're in, like leaving something behind and towards a relationship. Something more stable, a more stable home life foundation here, and wanting to create harmony and balance, but they feel that they have themselves stuck at this time. They got themselves in a situation, so now they're in limbo. How do I get myself out of it? And this is what they're hiding from you. Now, if there was somebody else, they're feeling like, I don't want to be there. I want to go back to Aquarius, but you know, take it as it would apply. It could be the other way around, that they're with you wanting to move on with somebody else. But we're going to go ahead and jump in a little bit further and clarify, just to let you know, I do have your energy, as well as Aries, Sagittarius, and Pisces energy. So let's go ahead and clarify that Six of Swords. I feel like you two can't communicate clearly with one another. You could both be air signs. You don't have to be. I do have Libra as well as Gemini and Aquarius energy that comes out. We have the Two of Swords here and that Queen of Swords. But they just want to like move on from conflict, not talk about it. But there's this coldness to it. Like, no more BS. I don't want that. If they're in a situation with somebody else, they're not talking to that person. And hiding it from you, meaning that they're not telling you about it. They don't want to talk about it. They're at a crossroads. They want to be left alone. They're just feeling like, I just want to be on my own. I don't need anyone right now. My heart is closed off, but yet wanting to fix things with you, wanting something more stable. And if it's not with you, like I said, wanting to get out of that situation and be in something more stable, wanting to create more harmony, being patient. Maybe even if they're leaving you, it's like they want to be on their own. They want to have their own place. They're waiting for the right time. They are like going to practice extreme patience. You two are not speaking to each other, if that's the case. So we have the Nine of Pentacles that comes out, as well as the Five of Wands. So that clarification of the Four of Wands here. Yeah, they definitely want their own place. They want to be single. They're tired of the arguments, the fighting, the this, the that, the other. They might have told you, for some of you, they told you they were single. So if this is somebody new you're dealing with, they're actually in a situation with somebody else that they're not happy in. And they want to be single, but they're not. And there's a lot of arguing and fighting and going back and forth with that person that they're in a relationship with. They like live with this person. But there's usually a lot of conflict. They don't want to talk about it. They want to be more independent. They want to fight for what they feel is theirs. This also feels like it's a dynamic between the two of you, Aquarius, and they're hiding these feelings from you, that even though you two live together, they treat things like they're independent on their own, single, because anytime they talk to you, it's always drama between the two of you. And it's a lot. It's like, no, I'm right. No, I'm right. No, I'm right kind of situation. Now, I do have Virgo as well as Leo energy that comes out here. Let's go ahead and clarify that Temperance card. The King of Swords comes out, as well as the Five of Cups. Why does it feel like they're leaving one situation they're not happy in? Wanting to make things better with you, but then feeling that they messed that up, because the Five of Cups is right here as well at the bottom of the deck. Feeling very disappointed. Waiting through this calculated silence of disappointment in the situation to leave and be on their own. You give what you get. There's even the fact that if this is you two together and you live together, they feel like you can be really cold with them and they're disappointed for even being in this situation. Ooh, it's a lot going on here. I have Libra and Gemini as well as Scorpio energy that comes out. There's also a lot of blame. It's the other person's fault. It's this, it's that, from them is what I'm saying. there's this blame game. Like, I don't want to talk about it. I want to be on my own. I don't need love. I'm good. And if wanting to come back to you is a thought, it's one that quickly goes to, no, I need to do the right thing for myself because I can't go back to that. There's too much hurt and pain there too. Let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. What are they holding back from telling Aquarius? Yeah, so I hide behind material things. It came out in a 50-50 energy. So if you provided them with some kind of lavish life or money, they don't care about it anymore. They say they don't, but they kind of do still. Trying to pick up with what they have and move on and move forward, not wanting to talk about it, but taking their material values with them. So I wonder if you're happy without me. So as they move on, why would they wonder if you're happy without them? Now, if they're in another situation and they're hiding the fact that like they're fine, oh no, I'm happy in my other situation, they're not. They wonder if you're happy without them because they're not happy in something else that they're in. So I don't react when people mention you. I don't feel that they react at all with anyone. They can come off very cold and calculated and just very icy. I want to feel that. I want to tell you how I feel. You know, if you're with them, they want to tell you, but they choose not to. They choose to be closed off. They choose to be like, no, I'm independent. I don't need that. I don't need to talk to them. It's fine. I want to work things out. I want to make things like very balanced and harmonized between the two of us, but then they don't. If you're not with them, they want to tell you about what they're going through, but they don't do so. And it's because of the fact that they want to portray themselves as they're fine, they're happy, they're good, they're content, everything's fine in their life. And they don't want to hear you say something like, see, I told you if you were with me, it would have been better off. So this is what I have for you, Aquarius. If it resonates, hit that like button. Let's go ahead and jump right into Pisces. All right, Pisces, we're going to go ahead and cleanse your cards, and then we will start your reading. All right. Give me the energy for Pisces and the person on their mind, please. Pisces and the person on their mind. Nope, don't burn my cards. Make sure I put this out. It's not out completely. It's still burning. Oh, come on. The sage said it's not done burning for... Yeah, it's like, let's clean that energy from the last reading with Aquarius, please. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Pisces, let's go ahead and jump in to your reading. Person in Pisces' mind, show me what they're hiding from Pisces. Ooh, they're really blocked here. Person on Pisces' mind, show me what they're hiding from Pisces. What are they hiding from Pisces? Oh, wow. Well, that's because they don't want to tell you this, Pisces. We have the World card, we have the Four of Cups, and we have the Hermit as at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords. So they're ready to close this chapter here with you, feeling uninterested and wanting to be left alone. They've done some self-reflection. I feel like this is over. There might be hurt and betrayal as well, feeling, you know, stabbed in the back metaphorically in this situation, or maybe they did that to you. I do have Virgo as well as Cancer, Capricorn, and also Gemini energy that came out so far. Let's go ahead and clarify that World card. I also feel like you two might be very different from each other, and after giving it some thought that this is what needs to happen, even though it feels painful. So we have the Ace of Pentacles. This is the reason they're wanting to close out this situation, because they feel like things are going really slow. The Four of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. So I do have Capricorn energy, again, heavy Capricorn energy. Maybe they have Capricorn placements, heavy Capricorn placements in their birth chart, but they feel like things are going really slow. They're not really moving. You know, you're closed off. There's too much that can't be let go of, and that they're ready to just close this chapter because it's not going anywhere. It's not growing. It's not turning into anything. Every time that things grow, right when they get past that Three of Pentacles, they get to the Four of Pentacles, you and this person, and that's where you two get stuck because of stubbornness and closed doors and locked doors and not wanting to invite the other person in here. And so that's really showing them like a turnoff. Let's go ahead and clarify this Four of Cups. We have the Justice card. The bottom of the deck is going to be the Three of Wands. So I do have Aries and Libra energy. Now they're just not interested anymore. They do want to tell you the truth that, you know, they've waited long enough. They've looked at the situation and they just feel like, you know, to create balance through this stagnation, it's better to just be honest and truthful that where things are progressing for them is that they want to go at this situation alone. They just want to be left alone with the Hermit card here. So let's go ahead and clarify that Hermit card. We have the High Priestess and we have the Page of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This person wants to explore. They want to see what's out in this world for themselves. So they're on a spiritual journey and path, and the High Priestess here, they're learning as they open these gates and these doorways to spirituality or where life is taking them. As they explore their inner wisdom, they're noticing that their inner guidance is taking them to, I'm curious. I want to see where, you know, what else is out in this world for me. I'm like really feeling this passionate drive to chase after something I haven't explored within myself. And that's all about self-discovery for this person. And this is what they're holding back from telling you, that they want to be left alone to discover some things about themselves. That, you know, you two had a good run, but it wasn't very long here. And that they want passion. That's the other thing. They're feeling they're not getting that from you or getting that in this situation because you two get blocked with stubbornness and having those doors locked and closed from getting to the next point with one another. Let's go ahead and get some messages from this person. What are they holding back from telling Pisces? They also dream about you. They're like, you were a dream, you are a dream. That's a thing, but yeah, they're not done discovering some things about themselves. And just because they're doing this, it doesn't mean that they don't want you, but they feel like, I'm just bored with how things aren't progressing past this point. So I replay our conversations over and over. And that's where they're feeling it just keeps going back to, I can't let go of this, Pisces. I can't let go of that situation. So every time I feel that we are progressing to something more, that we're working together, then they get to that point right there. And that's where they feel stuck. And so those conversations over and over is where they want to close that chapter and you know, start over. So I lost myself for a while, and they're feeling that in this situation, they have lost themselves, that they're no longer this individual, independent person or someone who knows who they are. And that's what they're trying to discover for themselves here. So I bury myself in work to forget you, you know, trying to keep themselves busy with other things or moving forward. So that way they can just forget the situation that is, you know, they're stubborn in their own ways, but they're also feeling you are as well. well. You two did invest in each other, but they're feeling like it only got so far. I want you. Now, this is something that, you know, they might want to reach out to you every now and then, Pisces, and be like, hey, you want to hang out? And you two hook up passionately. But beyond that point, as far as it being a relationship, that's not something that they're looking for at this time. You know, and at the bottom of the deck, I love you unconditionally, but yet they want to be alone. So it's kind of like, I'll always love you kind of situation, but wanting to figure out and find who they are, and the conversations you two already had, it's hard for them to let go of certain things, and knowing that they need to just go this path alone is how they feel. So this is what I have for you, Pisces. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I'm going to see all of you in your weekly readings coming up. If you enjoy the all signs read for This Is What They're Hiding From You, again, let me know in the comment section. I appreciate everybody's comments on this reading and it being in one video, as well as, you know, I just like your comments. I like to hear from everybody because that's how we stay connected with one another. But I enjoyed my time with everyone today, and I hope that you all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, happy, sending much love and light to all of you. And I'll see you soon. Bye.